Yeah, what is good, homies? Your boy is back once again. Whoa. What's good? What's good? Your boy is here. He's ready to cook. How are you doing, Howard? You chilling? Also, do you know how to put on streamer? Actual boomer question. How do I activate streamer mode on Discord? What's good? What's good, Mama Ace? Okay, wait, what do you want to know? Wait, what's the issue? What's going on? Why what you okay, I sense hostility, but you could be just excited. Why did I want to buy it? I mean, like, so, well, first of all, for the people, it's here. It's ready to go. Look at that. It's crazy. Look at that. Ooh, so I bought the Switch 2 because one, Nintendo is a company where not many people can, people can't do what Nintendo do, at least as well as they do it in terms of gaming, just like in general. Like they have an experience that you cannot get from other like publishers or like game studios, really. Indie devs come pretty close, but they're all spread out and you can play them really anywhere, but you can't really do that with Nintendo. Like I can't go play Mario very easily on a different platform and things like that. Generally their games are very polished, and the Switch 2 is just the next iterative console on that. I do really like the hybrid nature of the Switch in general. The Switch 2 is just more of that. It's bigger screen. It is more powerful, according to everybody else. And, you know, seeing all the games run at higher frame rates, things like that, showed the power of the Switch 2. So, I mean, let's see, what else? Yeah, it's just always fun to just get a new console, especially if it's going to be supposedly good. I think just being on that train with everybody else is also very fun. I, as a kid, never got to have new consoles when they first came out, so as an adult, this is something that I can do, and I think that's very, very cool. There's ads. Okay, well, I don't know anything about Discord, so I'm a boomer in that regard. No, why are we all boomers? So yeah, so that's why I got the Switch 2. But you know, I'm interested. What did you hear that was so negative about the Switch 2? I mean, I guess besides the power, maybe. But that's about maybe the price, I guess. But I mean, like, if we're really thinking about the price in the world and everything that's going on, and I also heard some estimates that Nintendo is not even making that crazy of a profit on the Switch 2 as a whole. I mean, the Switch price doesn't seem... Now, the game pricing, $80 might be the craziest thing, but I mean, I'll get over it. While I understand that that's definitely a sticking point for a lot of people, because $80 is a lot of money. Like for me, it won't be necessarily a problem. Consoles are never a profit maker. It's software and accessories. I was under the impression that at least for like the PlayStation anyway, they were making a profit. You know, I guess I never really heard about the other consoles. I know Xbox is being sold at a loss. But I guess I never thought about it too much. Is PS5 at a loss? I thought I remember hearing that it was not at a loss. Maybe that was later. What do you think about the digitally physical games? Are you talking about the key cards? I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't really care about the key cards. Okay, hold on a second. That's mostly true what I just said. I don't care because it doesn't really affect me or the ability for people to play games. The issue is when it comes to what's it called? Game preservation, I guess. Or maybe not even preservation, but maybe more accessibility because you have to download it. Maybe not everybody has internet, but we're in the 21st century. Most people have internet or have a way to get internet. So yeah, mostly I don't really care about the game key cards. It really seems like, for the most part, it seems like a non-issue. I think the worst part is game preservation, because if you're downloading a game, that means there can be a point where you can no longer download it, and so that means you can no longer get that game physically if it's no longer being able to be downloaded, and that can be a problem, like preservation wise, if that is the only way a game is being sold. So that could be a little bit of a problem. But to be honest, preservation can be even more tough, because if a company decides that they don't want you playing a game, they can essentially brick your console over the internet. So that's a whole other can of worms that I think everybody can do, or at least every console manufacturer. So that's like a whole other thing. But yeah, to me, the Switch 2, it's not doing anything too out of the ordinary for the most part. Them breaking the seal on $80 games was pretty crazy. But everything else, I don't know. I feel like everything else is pretty in line, except for, what was it? What was it? The tech demo or whatever. What is it called? Welcome Tour. Because Welcome Tour, I don't think it probably should have been $10. Will I buy it? Maybe I'll buy it tonight. Maybe we'll find out. But yeah. But yeah, those are my general thoughts. Did you have any other burning questions? And I would love to know why, or I guess what was your impression of the Switch 2? Yeah, what's up? Welcome Tour should be free. Yes, it absolutely should, Howard. Yes, it should be free. Should have come with a console. There should have been no. It should have been what's it called? Wii Sports, essentially the Wii Sports title. But whatever, I guess. But yeah. So, but yeah, I'm still excited about the Switch 2. I have not opened yet. Gonna open it up for the people. You guys can ask questions. Be a little bit of fun time, and then probably we'll be playing Sonic 2. I beat Sonic CD yesterday, crazily enough. This might, by the way, the idea that even buying a fist cap is still digital and essentially asking permission to play, not as a consumer. Also, Eggy, does Donkey Kong have? Also, why does Donkey Kong have pants? Why does Donkey Kong have pants? Maybe because he needed them, I guess. Maybe it was time. Maybe it was time he grew up and get some pants. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but so like, I think this was Nintendo's way of reaching some kind of middle ground for physical and digital, because like, if we're really thinking about it, all of the games that are sold like with the physical, like digital or whatever, can just be bought digitally. Like there seems to be no incentive to buy the digital physical like key cards or whatever, except for the fact that it's a physical card that you can hold, and people do like that. So this is like Nintendo's way of, I guess, kind of doing that. Otherwise you could just buy it digitally. So like the key cards, they still kind of don't mean anything to me. Except except for the fact that people really just want physical games. But I feel like if companies are doing this, they were probably going to just make the game digital only anyway. At least maybe a good bit of them, especially like indies and stuff like that. I mean, I'm also pretty sure Nintendo wants to cut costs by slowly weaning off digital. Yeah, that too. Absolutely. They also want to save money any way they can. If they can get people all to move all the way to just digital and like do it like in a way that'll make them money, like yeah, they absolutely will do that. And so, it's just a one step more toward the all digital future. and in their self-interest, it makes sense. Yeah, it does. I think to me right now, it just doesn't affect me. Will it have like cascading effects for the future of gaming? Yeah. I suppose it could, but it's really hard to stop that kind of thing if most people are going to continue to buy the thing anyway, especially the newer generation that are growing up in a mostly digital future. Like, you gotta think, a lot of kids growing up nowadays, they just download their favorite games and play with other friends. Like, I feel like a lot of them are not getting physical games as much, and I feel like that's just true. And so people, especially like younger people nowadays, are just okay with digital things anyway, because they don't have that attachment to physical like we did. Like this is their age. Like, we don't, like, they don't have that thought that we have. They're like, oh, just download it, it'll just be there. Now when things go really bad, you know, they might feel it and we can tell them I told you so, but that's just probably not gonna happen unless a big revolutionary thing happens to make everybody only want to get physical, I guess. I say digital is going to be okay as long as Gabe Newell is alive. Yeah, that's probably a good rule of thumb. I think so. I think that's probably a good rule of thumb, because Gabe is the digital game like pioneer, master, maybe not pioneer, but master or whatever, because Steam is just so big. So yeah. But once he passes, there's going to be reckoning. Well, you know, that will happen for a while, because Gabe is only like, what, 50, maybe 60. So yeah, he'll be around for at least 20 more years doing his gaming thing, right? How old is he? How old is Gabe Newell? He's 62. Okay, he's 62. Yeah. We're fine. He's lost a lot of weight. See, that's good. He's improving his weight so he can stay alive for the gamers. That's what we love to see. But I still wouldn't call him the pinnacle of that. Don't worry, he'll make it. All right, he's gonna do it for the gamers. He's surviving for the gamers. Okay, he's surviving. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the those are my thoughts on why I bought the Switch 2. Hopefully they were at least somewhat maybe not satisfactory, but hopefully you can at least see where my thoughts were and where I'm coming from. The Switch 2, another step in maybe not innovation or whatever, but stronger hardware for an already impressive, cool console. So can't be mad at all. Ooh, very cool. My Switch 2 came early this morning, so it came at like 6 in the morning. Yeah, no worries. And also, what were the negative things that you heard about the Switch 2? Yeah. Answer me that. What were some of the things that you were, you know, hesitant about the Switch? Oh, okay. That was just my, okay, got you. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, Nintendo in general has just hurt my feelings over here. As a Project M gamer, Nintendo has hurt my feelings more times than I can count on one hand. But then Nintendo released Paper Mario Thousand Year Door Remake, and I said all is forgiven. It didn't take much for me. They got me instantly. Switch felt like a big really? You thought the Switch felt like a big disappointment? Oh man, that's so sad. I thought the Switch was really cool, actually incredibly innovative at the time. It did everything it set out to do, and I gotta say I had a lot of fun with my Switch, at least in the beginning when I was doing a whole lot of things. And then I don't know, I was kind of doing a whole lot of other things. Seeping on consume, it's true, I do consume. They release a thing that I asked for, I'm like, all right, you got it, all right. I can't be mad. You win. but from what I hear, they did focus more on stream perk type stuff. Yeah, they added what the you can basically streams like all your friends or whatever. Now, that feature might not be great because they did show us the frame rate and it was not great, to be honest. But at least they showed that to us. So I don't know how great that feature is gonna be, but it is cool just to be able to do that in games with your friends. So, you know, a step in the right direction, I assume. But you know, it's cool. Oh yeah. It's something I think it's cool in general that it's there. Even if it's not amazing right now, it's cool. And like I can't knock them for that. At least I don't think I can, because I haven't seen any other console do that. So Nintendo got it. So yeah, but yeah, we'll get into the Switch 2 a little bit later. You know, I just want to talk to the people. Yo, how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing all right? Are you guys doing fine? What's going on? How are you guys doing on Switch 2 release day? I think it was unnecessary. I mean, I guess it's fine to say it's unnecessary, but it is a thing you didn't have before and they added it. So it's always better to have something than nothing, right? I think 9 times out of 10. Like unnecessary doesn't necessarily mean bad. Don't you have to pay a sub fee? If you want to sub, yeah, it's $5.99. You know, courtesy of Twitch. I get $2.50 of that. But that's only if you sub. I think if you don't want ads, you also have to sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub through Amazon Prime. Oh, on the Switch? No. Oh, for the Switch? No. You don't have to you don't have to do that for the Switch. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Do you? I think you do. I think in order to use those network features, you might actually. You might. I'd have to go back and look at it. You might need to. You might need to. I feel like you probably do. Well, you need NSO for anything internet related, don't you? Do you? Do you need NSO to play with all your friends? Do you need NSO to play with all your friends on games and stuff? I actually don't know. I thought it was only in some games, but I don't know about all games. I mean, if that's the case, that was even on the Switch 1, so I guess that wasn't a big surprise then, but I guess all the consoles already do that. But you can only get the luxury of not having to pay for it on PC. So there's that, I guess. Mike says yes. Wait, what's the one game? wait, what's the one game? It's probably gonna be like 1-2 Switch or something. Mario World? Super Mario World. Oh wait, was it 3D World? Oh, Super Mario 3D World on the yeah. Okay. Okay, gotcha. I'm ready to go back to PC only. I mean, you could go back to PC only. I mean, if you really want to play your Nintendo games, you can do it on PC. I play my Nintendo games on PC all the time, you know, but that's due to the hardware that Nintendo gives me. You know, I have my real hardware right here, and I make sure to load it up and boot it, of course. But yeah, you can do anything on PC. Like, I mean, really, since Xbox has this whole initiative of basically everything being on PC anyway, like any Xbox game is essentially a PC game. PS5 is moving to PC games. Nintendo's the only one who's not, but we have our ways. We have our ways. Oh, I thought I got it all off. Yo ho ho in a bottle of... No, 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 no. It goes yo ho ho in a bottle. Wait, what is it? Something gum gum. Wait, what's the... I can't remember the line. I can't remember the One Piece line, okay? All right, it's Gum Gum from One Piece. What's good, Fog? How are you doing, my boy? How's everything going with you, my guy? Going to duck out. I have company. Thank you for the conversation. See you later. All right, see you later. Have fun. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. All right. Oh, guys, something crazy and great is happening. My wife is finally graduating residency. She's finally graduating from residency tomorrow. After 3 long, hard years, she is finishing up. And then she's gonna be, all she has to do is take the, whatchamacallit, the board exam, and you know, she'll be board certified. What's good, Plate? Wow, you know how to come in and just break up things, huh? You definitely know how to just do that. I see. It's one of my special moves. That's one of your specials. Okay. Been slacking off on my main stuff, but you know, living. That's what am I supposed? So yeah, super duper proud of her. All right, she's finally finishing up with that, only to go to fellowship. And so she has more training to do. But once that's done, then she'll be done for real. Been slacking off with my main stuff, but you know, thriving. Okay. Oh, you're thriving, Fog? Are you getting ready to move out? You know, move on to different pastures, maybe go to, I don't know, California? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Where would you want to, where do people in Massachusetts want to move to? Like, where do people in Boston really want to go? Oh, Plate, I don't think you told me. How excited are you for the Marvel game? Because a lot of people are excited for it. A lot of people are excited for it. If you ask boomers around here, they go to Florida. But is that where they want to move to, or is that just where they want to vacation during the winter? There's a difference, Howard. Like, where do they want to move to? Because, like, you know, people in Texas want to move literally anywhere. All right, it seems like a lot of them are just going to like Chicago or Seattle. You know, people in Florida, they probably really like Florida. Actually, people in California, they want to move to Austin, Texas. I don't play tag games, but it looks pretty cool. Huh. Wait, I thought you were excited for 2XKO, weren't you? Are you not excited? I think the game looks pretty cool. That's it. I just think it looks pretty cool. It does have a lot of DBs. Well, does it? I mean, I guess it kind of does look like it. It would make sense because made by the Strive team. I guess I just don't know how it all works together with 4 characters. I would need to know more. But obviously, like, you know, I do like Marvel, but I like Dragon Ball Z way more. So when Fighters came out, like, I was on something different, dog. I was in a different stratosphere. But I mean, you know, the Marvel game looks really cool. No, it says the one excited for it to go. Oh, I thought you were too. Okay. 1 live bar for the whole team. Wait, is that confirmed? Wait, did they say that? Maybe did they say that in the direct yesterday? Maybe I missed that. Younger people will go to whatever is cheaper. Like Howard. So think about it, Howard. All right, you have just enough money to move anywhere within the continental United States. Where are you moving to? Are you staying or where are you moving to? Now remember, I said within the continental United States. Yep, just enough money. Okay. Oh, he's staying. Okay, all right. So he doesn't want to go anywhere. He wants to stay right in Massachusetts. He wants to stay in a safe bubble instead of going out into the real world. All right, go to Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi. I probably stay, but move north of San Antonio. Lame. Just north of. I mean, San Antonio is cool, but like, don't you want to do something new? Like, don't you want to be like, yo, give me to Maine, bro? Oh, bro, I've been to nowhere, Missouri. I'm good. You know, you know what, Howard? Yeah. You know what? I think you need to move to Missouri. No, Missouri. I don't wish going to Missouri on my worst enemy, dog. Most of the U.S. is trash living. Okay, I don't want to say most of it is trash to live in. All right, I think most of the U.S. is generally fine to live in. I think it's fine, actually. Most of it. Yeah, I lived in Oklahoma, and you know what? Oklahoma was fine. Oklahoma, Midwest City was fine. I didn't have any problems there. I was living my life. You guys say most of it is trash? There's a reason why they call it flyover states. What is a fly? I've never heard the term flyover state in my entire life. This is my first time ever hearing that. Because I mean, technically, every state is a flyover state because you fly over every state in a plane. So what are we talking about? You live under a rock then? Oh, is that right? I live under a rock. I'm one of the most traveled people you probably know, but you say I live under a rock? Is that what we're saying? State you never go to, you just pass over. No, I don't. How can I live under a rock? I've been to so many places. And you have that's literally just not true. Okay, I have great taste buds. I have fantastic taste buds. Okay, all of my takes are based and cool. Every single one of them. Oh, Plate, you didn't even see me play Sonic CD yesterday. Wait, did you? Wait, were you there? I can't remember. I don't think you were there, were you? Yeah, you weren't there when I was playing Sonic CD. I think every state is worth visiting. Well, is every state worth visiting? I would say you probably don't need to visit Arkansas. Well, okay, Arkansas, sure. You probably don't need to visit Missouri. Nah, you probably don't need to visit Kansas. You probably don't need to visit Wyoming. You probably don't need to go to Maine. Yeah, those are probably the ones that you don't. Maybe North Dakota. Well, okay, whichever one doesn't have the Mall of America. No, I was playing Deltarune for 6 hours. Was it fun? But to live in, most of them aren't worth living in. I mean, I'm saying there are states that aren't even worth going through. All states have a national park. Yeah. Okay. Sure. What does that mean? What is it? Oh, random thing, everybody. Borderlands 2 currently is free on Steam. Guys, Borderlands 2 is free on Steam. It's free until June 8th. Okay? You can get that mug and mod it up. It's free. So get it while you're ready. It's free. It's Borderlands 2. One of the best games. At least for its time anyway. Okay, all right. Everybody's looking kind of whatever. And just so you know, okay, this game got an 89 on Metacritic, okay? It got an 89. It was so close to a 90. This would have been on the best games tier list. It's actually crazy it didn't get that extra point. Imagine taking, well, I'm just saying you guys are saying gross and bad, and I'm saying that was not the consensus of the people. I'm just saying it was generally favorable. Okay? I'm saying that people like it, and people love to use Metacritic for other things, but as soon as I try to use it for one of my things, I'm like, oh, Metacritic? Who even cares about Metacritic? Most people have bad things. That literally can't be true. Well, no, I would say for taste on opinionated fun things, that is true. I'm sorry. I think that is not true. Okay. If a majority of people in, fun, whimsical, not important things says a thing is good, then it's definitely almost certainly good. Because you have I do have taste buds. Why do you think most COD games are slop? Because people like them and people say they are good. You can't just say, wow, this game is just slop. This game is just bad. Like, this game shouldn't, be what it is or whatever like that. If people, all right, you guys gotta learn, okay? If people love a thing and people keep buying a thing, that is a thing that they want, okay? And that's fine. And that's fine. That means the thing is good, because good is subjective. Good is essentially based on a majorative for these kinds of things. So yeah. So like, we can sit here and say it's bad, but I mean, if the general population or whatever and people who are playing these games are saying it's good, who am I to say it's bad? Who am I to say it's like generally objectively bad? Okay, because it can't be. It can't be. Madden and FIFA. As much as I don't like Madden and FIFA, I know a lot of people who do, who love those games, who play those games religiously. They have a great time. No, I don't like any sports game. I don't like any sports game. I'm sorry, any realistic sports game. I guess if it's like more on the fun, whimsical side, I could get, like, if there was like a Mario basketball game, I'd probably be into that. Okay, maybe he's savable. Like, I loved NBA. I really liked NBA Street back in the day. My cousins had it, and that game was really fun. NBA Jam on the 64, that game was cool. Yeah, that was the game that I was thinking of. That was the game that I was, because I think that was Mario 3-on-3 Street. I think that's what it was, or something like that. Or Mario 3-on-3 Hoops. I can't remember. People should expect more from their yearly games, and that's all I really ask. Why should they expect more? Like, what gives you the authority to say they should expect more? Like, why would they expect more? And it was made by Square Enix. Why is Square Enix making Mario sports games? Because games suck more and are more every year because people don't expect stuff. So my rebuttal to that would be, if the people still really like the thing, then why would they expect more if they already really like a thing that they have? Like, people can always ask for more, but people can always frame that as greed, I suppose. But the only issue is when the consensus of people start believing a thing is bad, right? And only then should they expect more. When they believe a product that they are getting is bad, all right? If a thing is bad or whatever, but everybody likes, they're like, well, why would I want more? I really like this thing, right? Like that makes sense. In order for a thing to be like, in order for people to want something better, they have to not like the thing that they have, right? I think people should expect a little bit more posts than just automatically throwing away $60 every year. $60 for the exact same experience. I mean, people do that with a lot of things in life, right? It's only when things get worse when people think like, okay, I deserve something better. Like, let's see if we have a good example of that, gaming wise anyway. I mean, we can look at the Wii U. When the Wii U was not good and also, you know, not marketed correctly and all that other stuff, people didn't buy it. And what did Nintendo, and people were like, you know, we deserve something better. Like, you know, we're not going to buy this. And then what did Nintendo do? They made a better thing. And the better thing was great. Sold bukus. And so Nintendo said, okay, people want this good thing. So they made the Switch 2, which is very similar to Switch 1 with a lot of notable, really good upgrades. People were like, I really like this thing still. So I want this. When Nintendo makes a misstep, people are gonna not buy the thing. Quality doesn't improve despite dump bustle of money. Look at Skull and Bones. You're right. That is also 100% true. Yeah, I agree. The majority here is saying that things got worse. Is that true? Because if that's true, then what I would expect is for people to not buy a worse product. I mean, if they do, then that tells me that they are relatively fine with it and they don't really care all too much about the quality of the product in and of itself, right? I mean, okay, the majority in this chat, okay, sure. Yeah, all right, but what is the majority of the chat gonna do with I guess the entirety of the FIFA franchise? The UI on the Switch 2 barely changed from Switch 1 from what I've seen. Bland, I say. Yeah, I've from what I've seen, they haven't added any themes. That's a little sad, but to be honest, people say that, but I would make a guess of like 90% of people don't care about themes. I'd be willing to wager that. Like me, I really don't care, bro. I mean, it was nice when it was there, but you know, folders would be nice, I guess, but man, I'm gonna still play it though. People who consume FIFA are affecting the industry as a whole. Okay, because money and capitalism, yada yada yada. Yeah, right, because FIFA is a game, and gaming, they see their model for FIFA, so they try and put that in other games and things like that to make as much money as FIFA. Yeah, sure. But again, people like Thing. People are okay with Thing. So I mean, it's kind of hard to say Thing is slop if many people like a thing. That's why I want people to look at FIFA. I don't know if FIFA is the great example, right? Because people really like FIFA. Yeah, just like older Madden games were good enough. You know, at least that's what most people say. Like, I think if you want put things on like a lens or whatever to maybe make people think more, you have to articulately explain the things that have been taken away from you or were significantly downgraded. Because what I find, most people will just sit here and say, for example, they'll look at something like FIFA or NBA Street, like, this thing is bad. They are charging you all this money, and this is what you get. Now, when you're telling a seasoned gamer, like, yeah, that sounds bad. But when you're telling the general public, they'll be like, yeah, I guess that sounds kind of rough, but I like this thing. Like, this thing is cool. I think if you're gonna say something like this, you should frame it in a way that they're missing out on things that they had previously, like, you know, like, yeah, oh yeah, we had this, but like, you know, like, we have this now, but in this previous game we had these things. I think that, you know, they should be able to add these things while, you know, still keeping the quality high. And then you can go into like, you know, gaming is making this much money, and, you know, oh, if we're going up with inflation and things like that, you know, games are making more money, so, you know, they should be able to have this kind of upkeep. Then have like, you know, maybe more open dialogue and back and forth. But people just want to say thing is bad. They're like, yeah, this thing is bad. They do this. Is that not what we were implying? I think you guys were sort of implying it, but it's, if you are going to say the thing is like slop, that's not going to resonate with. It's more of how you guys say a thing, right? Because like the first thing you guys said was, that's slop. that's slop. you gotta go down, instead of saying that's slop, you maybe start off by saying, yeah, FIFA doesn't really resonate with me because, you know, I feel like they took away these things or whatever. Because saying slop is so combative, and they're just not gonna resonate. They're just not gonna resonate hard, like at all, and that will not get your point across. You like this thing, but it could be better, and it should be better, but it's not. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like, you know, like, oh yeah, yeah, I know you really like FIFA. I think FIFA should really do better with its modeling, because previously, like, their models were more accurate, like hitbox wise, and it made the game a little bit more enjoyable because you could actually see, you know, how you're kicking the ball. I know it might not make a whole lot of difference, like in the macro while you're playing the game, but I think it does go a long way in like terms of presentation. And I really do miss things like that. And I think, you know, things like that is how we can increase like gaming as a whole. And, you know, they do other things like, you know, monetization, I think is a little bit scummy because of, you know, the effects that can have on people. It might not have an effect on you, but like, you know, I think in general, I think we probably want to go away from this. And also, even with these like monetary things, they do take away some things that we had before. Like, you know, before we could like, you know, pick our jersey colors, but now we have to, you know, get them from the shop. And I think that's a little odd. Maybe they could do that for more, you know, exclusive things, but, you know, the way they have it now, it's a little bit more difficult. Things like that, like when you frame it in such a way, at least it opens the other person up to a dialogue, so you guys can at least talk about it, and they can maybe see things more your way. You probably won't change them from buying the game, but they will be able to take in the knowledge, and then maybe like in a year or two or whatever, they will think about it more critically as they're buying the next game, and, you know, think about what you said. Maybe it'll resonate with them more, and like they're at that point in their lives, and they'll be like, you know what, I really don't want to buy FIFA. Like, you know, it just doesn't seem to be getting better. Like, I think that's how a lot of change works. Like, for example, I think a lot of people, just like in general, when you're talking to people like about a specific topic, all right, let me throw out an example. Let's say you're a person and you say, I don't know, all right, great. All dogs are bad. Every single dog is bad, and abomination on this earth. And so instead of coming at that person and saying like, hey man, you're the worst in the world, you know, may God smite you today. You know, you say something like, well, you know, maybe that's not necessarily true because X, Y, and Z thing. Maybe give like a little heartfelt story, like, you know, I had a dog for like 20 years before he sadly passed away. He was the sweetest dog. You know, he played with my child all the time. He saved me, you know, and there are a lot of stories like that. I think you might be going a little bit too harsh on dogs. Now, in that moment, the person will likely be like, no, well, I heard these things, and you like, just like, yeah, but you know, these things, like, you know, I'm not saying like, you know, you're wrong about everything, but I think, you know, maybe you're being a little bit too harsh on these things. And if they at least somewhat respect you or respect the way you approach them, over time, it'll be in the back of their mind. They'll think about it. And that's how thought processes start to change. And that's how they start to mellow out. Especially, you know, if you bring up like the more positive aspects of dogs, especially if you guys are close or whatever, it can change. Things can change like that. I think people are too harsh and expect things to change too quickly. but I don't think that's how change works, even though it can be very frustrating, especially politics wise, which we obviously won't be getting into. But like, you know, you want things to change, and you know, sometimes if change doesn't happen quick enough, like, you know, it has consequences in like the gaming world or whatever like that, you know, for going in a wrong direction. But I think if you go about it that way, you'll get a lot better results. But that's my little soapbox about arguments and having people change and really think about things and how people should approach others and whatnot. Now, obviously, I will say one other thing. You know, if there's like a soup, like I'm only talking about things in like the form of like more whimsical things that kind of don't matter a whole lot, like, you know, gaming or anime or things like that. You can apply this to other things, but other things might have more nuance in general, like politics, I suppose. But yeah, so what were you guys saying? And FIFA should look at example, even within FIFA, their games could do better. It's not, yeah, but it's the internet. Obviously, I'd phrase things differently face to face. And you see, Howard, when you are saying things online, like online is a big place, right? And people really feed off the harsh. But now, you know, I understand, like, you know, sometimes we say things in like a jokey, ironic way. But when we say like FIFA is slop, that's not ironic, right? It's a little, but I guess in this chat, because this kind of place that people don't really care about that, I guess I would just say, if you're going that route, like say like it's the internet, just be a little bit maybe more mindful, because, you know, cascading effects and all that fun stuff. And you're okay with having less of an awesome thing while playing more and more, where future people won't experience because having less is normal now. Yeah, phrasing stuff like that. Yeah, things like that. And you know, in my personal opinion, I think we're going about these things. Yeah, it might be a little bit better to go with a glass half full kind of thing. You know, maybe more hopeful instead of doomer. I think it also helps a lot of people. At least have more people to take your thoughts a little bit more to heart anyway, to at least engage a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I'll give a great example about things that kind of like sit in the back of my mind. Like way back in the day, I was like maybe like in 5th or 6th grade. I used to say things were gay all the time. Like I would be like, oh my god, like this thing, oh man, that's so gay, X, Y, and Z thing. And eventually my sister, who isn't gay by the way, just very ahead of her time, considering, you know, I guess the environment we were in, was like, hey, you really shouldn't be saying those things, like, you know, that really like affects people in a negative way. And me saying, what? No, like they mean two different things, you know, like, you know, there's like bad and then there's like, but like gay doesn't like mean bad or whatever. And you know, we had a little argument and spat or whatever. She told on me, okay, snitch. Okay, my mom low-key she kind of didn't care at the time. I can see it in her eyes or whatever. She was like, don't say that anymore. Now with a whole lot of authority. But as time passed, I really thought about that. You know, I kind of was, you know, beside myself, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I really shouldn't say that anymore. And then I just stopped. No fanfare or anything. I just stopped. And that's because somebody, you know, tried to explain it to me in like, you know, a more fair way, even with me disagreeing with them in the moment. I took that information, really gave it a thought, and over time I just stopped, because I realized what she was saying, you know, had a lot of merit. It was true. And you know, it did hurt a lot of people probably. So, you know, it's just no. And then I just stopped. And that was all the way back with me in like 5th or 6th grade. So yeah, I think things like that do in fact work, even for some of the most stubborn people. So yeah, that's my soapbox. That's my soapbox. All right, I'm done. I'm done for real with that. Hopefully you guys loved my TED talk and resonated with some of the things that I said, at least a little bit. You know, maybe you guys just take it, you know, just take this little nugget with you and and go sleep on it. By the way, what do you find a slop? I don't know if I have a super hard to find like definition of slop. If I'm thinking about it now, I would say slop is something that has essentially little to no effort put into it, is just released haphazardly or shown off haphazardly. Like if I think of like a YouTube video or whatever, like with somebody just recording themselves, like I don't know, counting one number up every day or whatever. It's like a 1 second video. There's like no comedic value. They're just like doing it, I guess. Like something that doesn't really have a whole lot of intention to do anything. But I guess maybe that's not true for me actually, because I think intentionality also matters. Okay, in a video game context, I think something that would be slop would be like, if we're talking about games that knowingly are released in a poor state despite having the resources to actually do something about it. Like for example, the Hobbit game. That game was definitely slop, right? Bugs and glitches everywhere, little to no soul put into it. Definitely had the funds to try and make it happen. Things that have like at least a little bit of soul into it, maybe I wouldn't classify as slop. Like Mighty Number 9, I probably wouldn't classify as slop, because it seems like they did have like a thought. There was at the bare minimum a bit of soul put into it. But lots of shovelware games where people just put them on just to make a quick buck, things like that, like that's slop to me. Well, there is a lot of overlap in media. So yeah, I think that's what my definition now of slop would be. It'll probably change more, but that would be what I think right now. I don't know, maybe people have more thoughts. I could change my definition of slop. For me, I think is a little bit more general. Well, what do you think is slop? Like, what is slop in your general definition? Like, is it vibes based? I guess it is kind of vibes based, right? Like slop is just vibe based in general. General rule of thumb. He's probably gonna say, does it have microtransactions? It's bad. A good number of mobile games are slop. I would believe that because the mobile game market is huge. But I do think there are a lot of mobile games that people call slop, but really they're just free games, a lot of microtransactions. But like in general for like mobile, like it could be seen as like, you know, pretty good, pretty fun time. But there is a lot of slop on mobile, 100% true. Shallow gameplay mechanics that don't ask for much through the player. And where gameplay loops main draw is grinding over anything else. I think that can work in a good bit of cases. I guess I guess my problem, I guess my thought with that is, if the gameplay loop is good enough to keep, I don't know, 20 to 100,000 people logging in every day and like competing and like going into that gameplay loop like every single day, day in and day out, even if it's not like, even if it doesn't ask much for the player, like that in and of itself is subjective. And if people are enjoying it, like I couldn't say that's slop. Though in FIFA's case, it slopped me because it hasn't meaningfully changed in over like half a decade aside from monetization. I think it's fair to say that it is a stagnant game, maybe not necessarily slop, but we can say that it's not it's not innovating, it's not pushing the envelope, it is not advancing itself like a game really should. And we can say it's like it's almost like stealing from people in a way, because people expect something different, but it's the same thing. They do kind of lie to you. But the game itself, I don't know if I can say it's slop, as much as I would love to. Like if I'm keeping it a band, I don't think I can say it's slop. Because although it hasn't changed like a whole lot, I do think it meets like a general like level of quality that is above what I would truly deem as slop. Cause like slop is like a very like, slop is very negative. Like that's a very negative connotation. So I feel like if I'm going to give something that moniker, I have to truly like see and believe that, and from the bottom of my soul. And I just don't see that with sports games as much as I would love to. Because I just don't like sports games, but no. Are they like gambling? Are they just bad? Probably. Are they bad for you in a way? Yeah. Do we think they're worth the money? No, probably not. Actually, certainly not. Yeah, I think all those things are true, but slop wouldn't be one of those things. I also think AAA games like Horizon isn't exactly up, but it has flaws as a game despite some good, interesting features. Yeah. You know, I also would never consider something like Horizon Zero Dawn slop. I might consider it not a fun game, or not the most fun game. But yeah, flaws that cater a little too much toward casuals for my liking. I mean, casuals are important. Casuals are very important. But yeah, I mean, I can't say Horizon is any kind of slop, because as much as we might not like it in the gameplay loop and stuff, like they absolutely put soul into that game. Like they had an idea, they had a vision, they knew what they wanted, they executed a lot of things, maybe not perfectly, but you know they tried. Like they had love for the game. I think you can push casuals at least a little bit. I mean, you can, but it has to be the smallest amount, because casuals can drop a game just like that. Like they can drop a game instantly. Like the difficulty in Pokemon is like night and day. Is the difficulty night and day? I mean, I know Pokemon night and day? I don't know if I'd say night and day. Maybe like night and evening, you know? Pokemon was never hard, but modern Pokemon games is for literal baby. I don't know, man. I'm still maintaining that Gen 7 was pretty tough, actually. I'm maintaining that, especially, I think it was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I maintain that those games were pretty tough. And low key, I kind of think Gen 9, you know, I think Gen 9 can be a little bit rough, especially when you start going to different areas I'm supposed to be in. I think it'd be a little tough. I'll say it. Maybe Gen 6. Maybe Gen 6 wasn't that tough. maybe Gen 8 wasn't that tough. But I think Gen 7, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I think specifically, I'll say I think it was kind of rough. I think that game wasn't as easy as, you know, you guys are saying, and I played it. But you know, now that I think about it, I did play them Nuzlocke on first playthrough, so that might be skewing my thought process, because I definitely did a Nuzlocke on a blind playthrough of those games. So, you know, honestly, maybe my maybe my thoughts aren't as clear as they could be from a casual perspective, but I still think they were actually, you know what? No, I take it back, because I actually have heard a lot of casuals playing the game. They're like, yeah, man, I got destroyed by the wishy-washy, or oh man, I got destroyed by the first island person, or man, Ultra Necrozma was cooking me. I've actually heard that so many times. So you know what? I don't take it back, actually. No, I don't take it back at all. How about turn on streamer mode? Connections. Oh, I see it. There's actually an option. It says streamer mode. Okay. What? I can't enable it? Why not? Oh, okay, never mind. All right, it worked. All right, streamer mode is on. Fantastic. So yeah, so that's my general thoughts on slop in gaming. I do think a lot of people are a little bit too harsh on gaming in general. I think it feels like a lot of people don't even want to give some games a chance. Cause like, despite me saying, you know, I don't like, you know, X, Y, and Z game or whatever, you know, if it comes into my, you know, purview and people are like, oh, let's play, like, you know, I'm gonna give it a shot. So at least give it somewhat of a chance. But I think some people are they're just really harsh. They don't want to give it a try. Now, I do understand that some people don't like games based on, like, you know, whatever developer, you know, whatever has done. You know, that's fine. And I do think in those cases people should make it more clear that it's not necessarily about the game, unless they actually don't like the game. Like, you know, if they're talking about a game that's based on like the developers, things like that, like, no, I don't like this series because, you know, these people are backing it or whatever like that. Like, you know, that's fine. You know, can't get too mad at that. But if you're like, yeah, Borderlands is a bad game, yeah, it's just horrible, like, you know, it's a horrible game because these people made it. I'm like, well, they're two different things, right? But, you know, well, let's be a little more clear about what you're actually trying to say. I mean, games tend to be too safe too. I can agree with that. I think games back in the day were more fun. They had a lot more pizzazz. Like, you think about games like Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Like, what kind of silly game was that? Katamari Damacy? That's just a fun, weird game. Like, okay, sure, yeah. I think probably maybe the 3DS era was the last time they made, like, maybe even before then, because like they didn't have like a whole lot of wacky games for the 3DS. Maybe the DS was the last time they really had fun with stuff like that, for not being too safe, because yeah, games are being a little too safe. I would like to have more fun, interesting ideas, even if they don't land, just to have them out there. What's good, Tyreek? You're here for the Switch T? Well, don't worry, we haven't unboxed it yet. As a matter of fact, you know what? Huh, we can do it right now. Let me get the. Yo, here we go. We got a box. Yo, let me get the. Oh, excuse all the mess. Oh no, is my camera not able to do this well? Okay. All right, this should be fine. Is this good? You know what? I don't have like a proper like unboxing cam actually. I never considered this actually. At least you're right. At least it's not a staple like the GameStop boxes. Seems like you might need to clean your area, good sir. Hey, don't talk about me, Tyreek. Don't. But yeah, I do need to clean this. I do need to clean this area. I've been meaning to do it for like a while, but I just haven't. Call me a hypocrite if you want. All right, the Switch 2. You know what? I'm gonna open it up like this. Here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. This screen is pretty big. Yo, Switch 1 for comparison. Bro, the Switch 2 screen is low key almost as big as the whole Switch 2 just like device itself. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. All right, we got. I'll leave it in there for now. We got the we got the Joy-Con, the J-Cons. Okay, they look pretty sleek. They look pretty cool. Let's see what else do we have in here. I'm assuming just all the good stuff. Oh, we got HDMI. Is this okay? This says ultra high speed, but like I don't know if this is this a 2.1 or what? There's a QR code. Wait, there's a QR code right here. Let me scan it real quick. I wonder if it'll tell me the HDMI cord specs. Let's see. Scan QR code. Let's see. Okay, ultra high speed. Oh, okay. All right. So this is this supports all HDMI 2.1B features including uncompressed 8K 60, 4K 120, and up to 48 gigabytes of bandwidth. Okay. And it's only like 1.5 meters, so it's pretty short, but all right. So you do get a 2.1 B, so that's pretty cool. Comes with the straps, of course. All right, let's see. Anything else in here? Or at least with that anyway. We have the dog ears. Oh, no, wait, they're not dog ears anymore. Wait, these look like, no, wait, never mind. No, never mind. They're still dog ears. We got the dog ears for the Switch 2 to connect your controllers easy. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is different. So they actually just give you a USB-C charging block. Let's see. I don't know how powerful it is, but yeah, it looks like it's a pretty hefty boy. You know, USB-C to USB-C cable. Obviously that makes sense. Let's see. I'll put this back in here just for now before I take it back out anyway. All right, I'm just putting it over here. Okay, let's see. And then this has to be the dock. The dock, as we've all seen in the Direct, pretty cool, pretty sleek. Look at that, Nintendo Switch 2. They have like all these vents on the bottom. Let's see, what's the IO? Oh, there are two USB ports right there. How do you open it? You just, okay, oh, okay, so I thought it would be like a hinge, but no, it just pops off. Yep, you got Ethernet, HDMI, USB-C. Yeah, this is where it plugs it. This is where it plugs into. Yeah, this is where it plugs into. Okay. Yes. Vent sus. He's stupid. He's stupid. Yes, the vent is sus. All right, so there we go. We got this whole thing. Look at that. It says HDMI on the back. Don't know why they needed to put that there, but all right. Okay, I can already see a problem. Well, I don't want to say a problem, but it will be very annoying to access this back portion. At least I think so. It won't be a quick endeavor, I don't think. All right, let's see. All right, we'll move the box. We'll move the box out of the way. All right, look at all the cool stuff. Look at that. By the way, can't help but notice. Can't help but notice what? That Adam. Oh, you're right. That's true. Adam had shown up for ZTD, but yeah, he hasn't been in a few days. Huh? I guess he really does love ZTD. I guess he just didn't want to tell us. He didn't want to admit it, so he can't show up to the stream. I will say this screen, it looks pretty nice. I don't know if it'll come through on the stream, but like, yeah, this screen looks real slick. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, oh yeah, okay, so it's like, where do I put these in at? and then I learned. Okay. All right, that's one. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's super quick and easy. No, this thing definitely feels like bigger. Like, it's absolutely bigger. Oh yeah, I know it's not OLED. I'm just saying the screen looks pretty nice. That's all I was saying. And now you're unboxing it. You're gonna use it as a tax write-off. Yes, sir. We're using it as a tax write-off. Now, how do I? Okay, so it looks like these two like buttons. They just kind of. Oh, okay. So it's like you press in, and then you just kind of pull. You definitely got to use a little bit of force. These magnets are not messing around. Yeah. So yeah, when you're doing this, you got to give it a little bit of a press, I guess. Oh, actually, I'm dumb. So it's actually just a press. So all you have to do is press it, and then it unlocks, and then you can take it off. Okay. So it's actually not as crazy as I was thinking. Okay. It has the things that people were talking about. I don't really think you can break, because I know people were talking about like, oh, people are absolutely gonna break this, but I don't know if you can actually, just based on how it's set up. Because like first you would have to like loosen it, and then you would have to. No, I don't know, because of the angle that it's at, you can't really like you would have to break your entire switch in order to break this, which I guess it's possible, but like that would be kind of crazy. He will absolutely. I don't know how they will though. Maybe not. I'm sorry. I don't know how they would by putting on and taking off the Joy-Cons. Maybe if they're messing around in there, they could, but I don't know how they break this with normal, like, you know, putting on and taking off, like, you know, everyday wear. I don't know how they do that. Also, the Joy-Con, honestly, it feels pretty nice. Like it feels really smooth to move. Hopefully. Okay, so it looks like the material on the joystick, it looks like it's just like a rubber kind of cap. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's not really like the Switch one. Like this is definitely like you can definitely feel the rubber, so it's probably gonna wear a lot, to be honest. Like if you're too rough on your system, this will probably rip. I can absolutely see that happening. It definitely feels pretty weighty. You could definitely feel the weight. Oh, you know what? One thing you probably could do pretty easily, you could probably accidentally take it off. If you're not careful. Say it could be set for the Switch one. If people do it right, I don't see how they could break the Joy-Con rail thing. I mean, like, even if they do it generally incorrectly, I don't even see how they break it. Like, unless they do something truly like off the wall. And if they do something truly off the wall, I can't see them doing that without literally breaking their entire Switch. Like, they would have to like, first they would have to like do the button and then just start just like ripping it upward and downward. But like, I can't get it off. And it just like destroys everything. So yeah. All right, let's turn it on. Let's see. Oh, you know what I can do? Wait, hold on. I can hook it up to the stream right now. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm cooking. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Can I use the same charging brick? Is the charging brick the same? Or is that gonna be a problem? Well, you know, I guess if I'm gonna transfer, I guess I should just do this, right? What if they try and force the Joy-Con off without pressing the button? I honestly, I still don't think you can break that metal part even if you do that. Well, you'd be breaking your entire Switch, but I don't even think you could break that part easy. Nah, never mind. You could. You'd break the whole Switch, but like you could do it, I guess. Yeah. You'd break your whole Switch though. Low key. All right, let me do a little swappity real quick. And I'll get my new Switch up and ready to go. Let's see. I can set this mug up literally right now, and you guys can see the magic. Let's see. Da 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 da. Yeah, this low key, I might not even put this backing back on if I'm gonna keep it a stack and a half. This power cord is a little short, I will say though. Yeah, it's a little short. I hope it'll be able to reach my power connection. But we'll see. We'll see shortly. Let me go ahead and let me get some things changed up. All right, and I'll bring the camera back up. Oh, whoa. Okay, I think it was like right there. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and swap out some things. Oh, I do really like how this block is a much better like size than the other Switch block. The other Switch block was just way too big, to be honest. Just like you on a wall, some people will try to brute force. Whoa, first of all, okay, that's also you, okay? So maybe don't talk about just me, okay? Because you like to brute force things too, all right? It's an us thing. All right, let me plug this in. Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's see. Now, what I really need to decide is I now have 3 Switch consoles. I have 3 Switches. Which one is going to be my travel Switch? I guess it'll be my Switch 2. All right, the Switch is plugged in. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It's a lot easier to take off the Switch 2 console when it's like in the dock. That's pretty nice. All right, let me go ahead and swap over. All right, let's see. It should just work. But let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, it wants me to take it out, I guess, and it wants me to attach the Joy-Cons. Why does it want me to take it out? Oh, the startup screen? Oh! Can I put it in the dock now? Let's see. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Okay. Cool music? Are you gonna buy Mario Kart on stream? I don't know if I'll buy Mario Kart on stream. We'll see. We'll see what I do. By checking the accept box and selecting next below, you agree to the end user license. If you do not agree, stop using the system. Wow, oh, that's crazy. They say if you do not agree, stop using this system, bro. Wait, what's in the end user? All right, I'm bored. All right, next. Yo, this song? Yo, it's kind of baller. Oh wait, hold on. I just can't show all the stream my Wi-Fi password. I'll put this in so the stream just can't see everything. All right, let's see. Let's see if it can. Oh, you know, I wonder if this is like Wi-Fi. Does anybody know if the Switch 2 has Wi-Fi 6 or not? Because yeah. As if everyone here has been over to your house and used your Wi-Fi. Not everybody. There have been some people that have not. Let's see. Do I choose Chicago? Because I don't think they have Texas on here. I think. Okay. I think I choose Chicago. Because I'm pretty sure Chicago is central. With Switch 2, you can play games wherever you want, however you want. You can just. Oh, I didn't even try the stand. I'll try that soon. Ooh. You can now use accessories that came to hold the Joy-Con in multiple ways. Okay. Oh, you know what? The Switch 2 does come with this cool feature. So the same button that like detach the Joy-Con, you can just put. What does that say? 8 minutes. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Bro, I forgot to attach the LAN cable, bro. I forgot to attach the LAN. I have a LAN cable up here. I just wasn't thinking. We'll get them next time. Well, actually, hold on a second. Can I press B? Can I go back? What happens if I press B? Oh wait, can I go all the way back? No, okay. It won't let you go back to choosing a Wait, is it gonna make me start downloading it again? Oh no. Did I mess up? Okay, never mind. All right, it still stays like that. No, I'm not. Wait. I have an idea. What if I just connect it anyway? What if I just connect it anyway and it just works? Let me get my Ethernet. Ah! Let me get my Ethernet cable. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. I plugged in the LAN cable and I'm hoping that it just it just goes faster. No, I'm not one of those guys. I told you. I literally I have a whole setup over here, okay? And I have the Ethernet cable ready to go. I swap it between my PS5 and the Switch. But I just literally forgot. I just forgot. I just forgot, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget. Okay, well, while we're waiting, let's see. So I'm thinking, do I want to do I get Mario Kart? Let me see. How much money do I have in my bank account right now? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Let's see. How much money do I have in my the finals, the basketball finals started tonight. The Thunder are up. Okay, let's see. I bet you use 3G for net play too. I mean, I think 3G is a little bit too much for me, so I actually just use, like, you know, what was it called before 3G? Was it just called internet? Let's see. Maybe you have more money if you stop losing bets to me. First of all, okay, I didn't lose a bet, okay? I graciously donated to a person who needed it the most. I definitely have enough money to get it, but no. We're not gonna get Mario Kart right now. We're not gonna get it right this second. We're not gonna get it because low key, I still haven't decided if I'm gonna get it physically or digitally. So I need to think about that as well. Oh my god, there's so much stuff on my desk now. Like, ever since I unboxed this Switch, there's just so much going on. Oh, there's so much. There's so much stuff. All right, here's my plan this weekend. I'm going to clean off. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna clean up this whole room. I just gotta clean up this whole room, dog. Like, this is too much. This is too much. Okay. Oh, wait, what was that? Okay, what's that? Another another HDMI cable to add to the pile. Do you guys also have the problem where you have, like, way too many HDMI cables? Like you just have so many. And I mean, like, so many HDMI cables, like, oh my gosh, why do you have so many HDMI cables? Do you guys also have that problem? Well, I always think, like, well, what if I need this HDMI cable? And low key, honestly, that was true. But now I think since I've upgraded most of my HDMI cables to HDMI 2.1, like, I don't use the other ones. So now I'm like, well, will I need those? I don't know if I'll need those. I guess we'll see in the future. But the one thing I can say is it is nice having another HDMI 2.1 cable. I share them, so for me, they're HDMIs. They're HDMI cables. Do you share them? All right, you know what? I want to share like 10 of mine with you, Tyreek. Is that cool? Can I just share 10 of mine with you forever? So I don't have to deal with them anymore? I guess I can sell them for like $1 somewhere. Oh, it went dark. These things look so weird. It's like the thing you attach to the Joy-Con or whatever to, you know, to wrap around your wrist. I guess it's just like, oh, other way, I think. Other way? Gamer can't figure it out. how do you how do you put this on? Is it like this? Well, this doesn't make any sense. Is it like this? Wait, do I have to do this first and then it like just attaches? Gamer struggling to. Oh, okay. All right. So check this out. It's kind of cool. So you have to press the button, and then when you put it in. Oh, never mind. You actually don't have to press the button. I'm actually just dumb. But this little thing comes up. Oh, whoops. So I think that's pretty cool. But otherwise, you just kind of just press it in, and it just works. And I guess it just doesn't come off. And now you have a cool grip for your Joy-Cons, I guess. Updating. The system will restart once update is complete. Okay. All right. It's finally time to play the Switch 2 after 102 years. Switch? You coming back, buddy? Wait, do I have to turn it back on, or is it going to come on automatically? Wait, what is the Joy-Con attached to right now? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, what's happening? What's happening, Switch? Okay. Is it not gonna let me put it back in here, or like what's going on? Very unclear, Switch 2. There we go. Do I want to do a system transfer? Okay, I have two Switch consoles. Do I want to do this one? What's on this Switch right now? Let's see. Oh, this Switch. Wait, this Switch turned off at some point? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This Switch was definitely hacked. Oh, never mind. All right, everything's still fine. Everything's fine. There's no issues. Yeah, I guess I transfer this one. I guess there's no reason why I wouldn't. Yeah. This has Paper Mario. It says Octopath. Does my Switch OLED have anything important? Wait, hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'll BRB. Let me go get my Switch 2 or my Switch OLED. BRB. Okay, so I found my Switch OLED, and to be honest, there's like there's like nothing on here that I'm like there's just like nothing on here like at all. I don't even know what save data is on here. Uh, data management. Let's see. Does this even have anything? Okay, so let's see. Does this have like all my data? Okay, so this has like nothing on it, like at all, like straight up. So yeah, I guess I'd move all my OLED data over. How many Switch ones do you have? I only have two. I only have two. I have a Switch. I have the OG Switch one and the OLED. Because I have a problem, okay? Yeah, I guess I'll just do this one because I just feel like I'll never really play like the OG Switch again, like since I have this. So like it should be fine. It should be fine. All right. All right. We'll start a system transfer. I don't. How much space is on this? Ah, it should be fine. Sign into a Nintendo account. Okay, all right. All right, Nintendo. Yo, what's good, Captain Terra? How are you doing, my boy? Mr. Moneybags over here. Why'd you get the OLED? I got it for Christmas. Anytime you see me with a multiple console, I got it for Christmas, bro. I got it for Christmas instantly. And I got the OLED because I heard it was really cool. And it was also really easy for me to like not take this Switch upstairs whenever I need to go somewhere or whatever. Like I have my travel Switch and my actual Switch. Oh, it's me. Gucci finally able to make it after all these years. Yes, welcome. Grizz out here asking Rose to dump $100 for his gifts. Absolutely. Yes. Spend money on me. Okay, bring the systems close. Wait, okay, let me turn off. Okay, the OLED is off right now, so that's fine. I have all three of my switches close together. Okay. All right, let's figure out how to do this. So it says open the home menu, then select system settings to transfer it to the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Go to home, system, system transfer to Nintendo Switch 2. So I I just found a problem question mark. So this Switch right here is definitely it's definitely hacked. So I don't, if I update it, is my Switch gonna blow up? Is Nintendo gonna delete me on site and ban my account? Okay, you guys can say Zoomer all you want, but the issue is, if I update it, am I gonna be able to do, you know what? Freak it. Freak it. You know, guys, I think I should just start fresh on my Switch too. I think I should just go ahead, start fresh, not worry about all this transfer stuff. Cause like, am I even gonna play most of the games that I already beat on here anyway? I can just download all the other games. Like, is it that much of a problem? Do I really need my save data? I'm just scared of updating my Switch and then it instantly bricking. No, you say lazy, I say kind of scared actually. I just don't want it. I just don't want it to brick up, bro. Is that so crazy? Is that so crazy that I don't want it to brick up? And you know what? A lot of these games are digital anyway, so I could just re-download them. Like I don't even need to care about them like that. And you know, if I want to play them again, I'll just start from the beginning. Like that's fine. You know what? we will forego this. Okay. Don't transfer. Wait, what? Wait, are you serious? Wait, okay. All right. They give you one shot and one shot only to transfer? Okay, all right. Pretty cool, I guess, Nintendo. Okay. That's pretty crazy. That's a pretty crazy statement. They said if you don't do it now, you won't be able to do this mug later. All right, let me try something else really quickly. Let me try something else. So what I can do is I can transfer from one Switch to the Switch OLED and then from the OLED to the other one. Maybe that's the move. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This one has to update too. Okay, so I have to update the consoles anyway. You can always factory reset, then transfer. The term is get bricked. Bricked up is less old. Nah. Get bricked up, baby. You can always factory reset, then transfer. Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the Switch OLED, even though there's not a whole lot on here. I will just update the Switch OLED, and then I'll transfer what's all over here, and then I'll call it a day. I'll call it. I'll leave all my other data on the Switch one. I just don't want it to be deleted, bro. I just don't want it to be deleted. Or actually, hold on a second. Hold. I have an idea. I have an idea with this too. I have so many ideas because I could just move everything to a micro SD card and then take out the micro SD card. And then that should solve my issue. Or at least solve a lot of my issue anyway. You can't move all of it, huh? All right, that's fine. No. I'm saying transferring all my data, like on my old Switch that I'm afraid is gonna get bricked if I connect to the internet. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to have that one just have all my data and then take out the SD card. So if I need to put it back in my Switch OLED, I can. So it's not just all completely gone. That's my grand idea. that's everything that I have in store in my mind. Let's see. And oh, game share is there. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, hold on a second. It's still not here. Where's the switch between switch 1 and switch 2? Oh, never mind. There it is. There it is. It's there now. Okay, so we'll go ahead. All right. We will start the switch. All right. Skip. It's gonna make me do it again. Lame. It's gonna make me do it again. All right, that's fine. Okay. All right, we'll do it again. We'll do it one time for the one time. Oh. Okay. Okay, we log in, we click OK. Select this account. All right, so all the data that can be moved did move. Movable software. All right. Okay, so this is everything that's on the Switch. All right. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait. I can archive it? Wait, I'm learning many things right now. How can I tell which ones are on the SD card or not? I don't understand. You know what? I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna think about it, actually. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take out this SD card. Save data cloud. Okay. I can't move my stuff to the cloud on the Switch unless I update it. No, I don't want to update it. All right, I'm gonna take out the SD card, and then I guess I'll update it, I suppose. Okay. All right. You call me a boomer? Let's see. Let me go ahead and just turn this mug off. Power options, turn off. All right, we're turning it off so we don't have any mishaps or any issues. And we are going to put the micro SD card in this way. I know I'm doing a whole lot of stuff and I'm not getting a whole lot accomplished, but I really, oh, I already put a micro SD card in here? Yo, I'm crazy. I'm actually so cracked. Oh, you know what? Ooh. I definitely just took out, I forgot that the Switch OLED was on, and I definitely just took out this micro SD card. Ooh. Oh, wait. How can you tell the difference between micro SD and micro SD Express? Does it say Express on it or something? Okay, let me make sure my mug is not broken now. I'm just breaking everything right now. I'm just moving around a whole lot of things, making a whole lot of mistakes, but you know, it's fine. It's okay. Oh, I gotta put in the 5-digit code. And I'll have no clue until I buy a Switch 2. Maybe that's true. Okay, it looks like my storage is still fine. I think. Data management. Okay. Memory space. Oh, that's free space? Okay. Or actually, I can move it all the other way. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move all of this data. I think it's gonna take so many minutes. Why is it taking so long to move the data? Switch OLED. It takes 6 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm doing a whole lot just to get the optimal system transfer. Okay. All right, so this should be done in a few minutes. So we'll let the Switch OLED do what it's doing right now, and then I'll move everything. Okay. So while that's doing that, let me just yap to you guys for a second. So I played Sonic CD yesterday, and you know, to all the people who said Sonic CD is low-key like a bad game, or you know, it's maybe not that great, honestly, Sonic CD is pretty good. Sonic CD is pretty good. Sonic CD is a pretty good game. Fun movement, not as harsh or punishing. That was only you and Dan. Well, I was saying I had heard that it wasn't great, but I didn't say it wasn't great. Dan said it was just mid, but I'm talking about all the people, you know, maybe like on YouTube and stuff like that. Don't believe what the people say, okay? Sonic CD is a good game. Very fun, very fast. I wonder if Sonic Team actually took inspiration from Sonic 2 when they were making Sonic CD at all. Like, I wonder if they changed anything, because Sonic CD came out a whole year later, which is crazy. Like, I wonder why they decided to do it like that. I mean, obviously the American team was the greater team, but I feel like if they had just put their minds together, we could have had Sonic 2 could have been so much better. It could have been like even greater. Like Amy could have been in the game. Like the super peel out could have been in the game. Obviously Tails would have been in the game and stuff like that. The music would have been probably even better. Like Sonic 2 could have been generationally great. It could have been unequivocally better than Sonic 3. But I don't know about it. Actually, I said that, but I don't believe that. Because Sonic 3 and Knuckles is like it's like a top 3 Sonic game, and it's not 3. Oh. Okay. Look at me stalling while my Switch OLED moves a whole lot of stuff. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We're moving. However long it takes, we're moving. Just in case my other stuff doesn't move, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, there was something else. There was something else I was going to tell you guys. Okay, what was it? I think I wrote it down. I think I wrote it down. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah. So I've been meaning to do this, but it's just I just haven't gotten around to it. And the one thing I want to do, you know, chat, you know, it's been a while since you guys have picked a game for me to play. I think the last game that was picked for me to play was Kennedy's Zero Time Dilemma, or just Zero Escape in general. And so, you know, I want to bring back a game that chat wants me to play. I think I'll have to make some stipulations though, because what'll end up happening is I'm gonna do some kind of like vote thing, and it'll only be like Kennedy and Dan showing up. I'm sorry, not even Kennedy and Dan. It'll be like Kennedy and Jonah, and they're gonna tell me to play 100 line, and I can't play 100 lines. I just can't do it. So I gotta have some stipulations, to be honest. Okay, data moved. All right, so let's turn off the switch. Let's turn off the switch OLED. We'll put in the new SD card, and we'll see. Even I'm prejudiced. Am I prejudiced for not wanting to play 100 lines? You know, I want people to actually, like, you know, tune into my streams, you know? Well, actually, you know what? People, you know, it's funnily enough, people actually tune in when I start playing Zero Escape. And that's the funny part. People actually really enjoyed watching me play Zero Escape for the first time. As crazy as that is, a lot more people that I know have played Zero Escape. I don't know how this game got as popular as it did, but I just think it's crazy. Okay, so check it out. If you move another micro SD card to another switch, it tells you that you have to format it. That's crazy. All right. That's crazy. I didn't know that it just wants to delete everything. So that destroys my plan a little bit. We sure do love Nintendo. All right, well, I'm just gonna transfer everything right now. Oh well. I'm just gonna transfer everything and be done with it. I'm getting whole new games for the Switch 2 anyway, so what does it even really matter? All right, after all this time and things that didn't work, let me go ahead and make this system transfer so you guys can actually see a game happen. Keep playing compatible. Okay. 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 Okay, sure. It wants me to attach the AC adapter. Okay. I think I have a cable connection right over here. Okay. I guess it doesn't want the system to die while it's transferring, so that makes sense. All right. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and start this download. Bro, this is gonna take like 100 years. I bet it's not even good. Just a Switch too big. Wait, you don't think what's good? What? You don't think the Switch 2 is big? Or the Switch 2 is good? Man, there sure is a lot of updating. All right, guys. Do you know what I'm gonna do right now? I think I'm gonna try to actually update my other Switch 1. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I lied. I'm a big fat liar. This Switch is just gonna perpetually have this information on here, and that's okay. That is a-okay with me. All right. Now we have the Switch 2 downloading data at the speed of sound with the system transfer. So hopefully it'll be done soon. Oh yeah, so like I was saying before, yeah, so I've been thinking about games that chat would want me to play. Like, you know, if I were to ask you guys right now, what games what is a game that you guys would love to see me play? You know, the real fans who are here right now. What are some games like? Let's brainstorm together. Let's give me a good idea to see where chat's head is. Because I know you guys can give some good examples of fun games that I could play on stream that you think will be fun to play on stream, and a game that you think is fun for me. It could be single, it could be multiplayer, just something fun to play on stream. Something that I guess is completable, I guess. What is Tainted Grail? That sounds familiar though. Oh yeah, this is the game that you were talking to me about. You said the real-time Pokemon game? Okay, I don't remember you describing it to me as a real-time Pokemon game. But if so, that does sound pretty cool. Okay, all right, that sounds like a cool idea. Yeah. Deltarune? I mean, I'd be down to do some Deltarune on stream. Like, Deltarune sounds kind of cool. Okay, all right. What else are we thinking, chat? Like, what other kind of games seem fun, or something that you're just like, yo, you just gotta play this game, CP9, Neji? This does look like a Pokemon game. At least like oh, you get the craft. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff. Ooh, Kaizo Mario. Man, Kaizo Mario would go kind of crazy actually. Cause you know what? To this day, I've never played Kaizo Mario. It was really big back in the day, and I really thought it was super cool, but I never played it. I guess I never even played a Kaizo level in a Super Mario Maker. Yeah, I've never played a Kaizo mod. I never played like the Kaizo Emerald, like for Pokemon. I haven't done anything Kaizo. But maybe I should. But maybe I should actually. Okay. All right. I think that sounds like a cool idea. Look at that. Look at that, chat. You guys have some great ideas actually. All right, let's see. Press the home menu. All right, Switch 2 is here. What is this lag? Hold on a second. I know what the issue is actually. Okay. Don't know what that was. I have to change the screen settings, the display. Let's see. Can I change the resolution? Okay. I think because of the way it's like connected to the Elgato, I have to actually change it or else it'll lag. It's not the Switch 2, it's the Elgato. Okay, sure. I'll adjust it. Adjust to the pattern less visible in the pattern, right? Okay, yeah, that seems good enough. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. All right, Switch 2 is here. We have we actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I actually want to test something out really quickly with the HDR. Display. Can I change the HDR? Oh, adjust HDR. Okay. I'm gonna go back to what it was before. I think the way this screen is, it makes it look a little bit different. Okay, I'll do something like this. Okay. All right, yeah, this is fine. Okie dokie. Same UI. Yep, the exact same. It's literally the exact same UI. They did not change it. What is this mouse? Where is this mouse coming from? Is it me? Am I doing it? Oh, mouse mode. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Re-download software. Oh wait, actually, okay. Is this how do you click? Is it this? Okay. You still press the A button. Yeah, this is cool. Using the actual mouse. Looks like the Switch too. Oh, it switched over seamlessly between left and right. Whichever one you put on last, it switched. Oh no. It just moves all of them. Okay. You can see your virtual game cards on the screen. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead and re-download them. Oh yes. It's been a while since I played Master Duel. It's been a while since I played some Master Duel. Oh yeah, look at all these cool games I have. Ooh. Let's see. When did I download this? I don't even remember. Obviously we gotta get Hades. We gotta get Hades on. What? That's crazy. Wait, that's insane. I know it's the original Switch too. And I have to? Oh, you know what? Hey, that's tough. Well, I mean, yes, physical supremacy is true, but I thought the transfer would have transferred everything. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. They aren't letting digital games go, huh? All right, well, I'll deal with that later. All right, well, let's see what we can do then, chat. It's downloading Violet. That's the one that's going forward first. All right, whatever. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to the store. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they have on the store. Enter my PIN. Okay. Nintendo keeps wanting me to sign in. I don't want to sign in anymore, Nintendo, please. What if I was 5, bro? Well, if I was 5, maybe I shouldn't be accessing the store anyway, actually, so I guess that's for the best. Okay, so doesn't want me to do anything? Okay. All right, fantastic. Okay. All right, so something I do have to do immediately, I have to turn off mouse mode like immediately. Because I think it keeps picking up that I'm doing mouse movements, but that's not the case. So when you guys are, I hold my Joy-Cons like this, and like sometimes the mouse will just pull up, and I don't want that. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. Okay, yeah, you can. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, fantastic. Oh, eShop loaded. Bro, I literally just signed in, dog. What are we talking about? All right, this is something that I have to change apparently because I'm not gonna do this every single time. I promise you I'm not. It is a good like two-step verification kind of thing though, I will say. All right, let's see. All right, what are the featured? Okay, so we were talking about Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
I mean, I guess. I guess. Yeah, look at all these great games I can get right now. All right, let me go ahead. Oh, I will say the Switch store right now, it looks pretty cool. You know, it looks pretty sleek. I don't know how much worse it'll get as time goes on, but I guess we'll see. All right, let me go ahead and get Welcome Tour. I will get Welcome Tour and we will play Welcome Tour together. Oh wait, do I have my information on here? Hold on a second. Let me let me look at this. Let me see if my information is on here. I don't know how it's going to show the information. It might just show up my everything. Let's see. Wait, can I do this now? Okay. They want me to keep entering my PIN. Bro, I swear if I have to scan another QR code, we're going to have some problems. We're absolutely going to have some problems. I've scanned at least 100 QR codes on this, like, on this Switch today. Okay, so it looks like it didn't dox me. All right. We'll take our first look at the Switch 2. Apparently the Switch, this game is not bad. Apparently. Where is it? Did I not just buy it? Where is it? Oh, okay. All right, let's have this download now. Oh, something I do need to check is to make sure that it's connected via LAN right now. Okay. Oh, I can test connection? Hey, yo, let's test this. Oh! well, it's too late now. Nat type B. Okay, all right, pretty good. You know, could be better. I guess the Switch just doesn't have a download 6 or whatever like that. Hey, did you guys know that this game, Welcome Tour, costs exactly as much as a 1 month subscription for Discord Nitro? Did you know that? I know that. I know that very well, actually. It costs $10.81 exactly. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, load the virtual game card. Oh, okay. Okay, this is annoying and low-key kind of a problem. Why does it care so much about my other Switch? Why? I literally just paid for this game and bought it. why does it care if this switch is okay? All right, cool. Uh, um, how do I change the thing? All right, well, looks like I gotta brick my other switch anyway. All right, guys, looks like I lost the war. We gotta we gotta brick this switch, unfortunately. Rest in peace, HDR. You were nice while I had you, but I think as soon as I update the firmware, this system is cooked. Goodbye. Goodbye, HDR. It was nice knowing you. You were great. I actually don't think I loaded it up one time, but that's okay. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. This is oh. Continue. Oh. Oh, wait, it just oh, it still works. Oh, okay. Wait, then what was it telling me then? All right, I don't actually know what it was trying to tell me then. All right, welcome to Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Okay. Can I choose a different line? There are so many people. All right, we're gonna choose. We're gonna choose. I don't know. You know what? We'll choose this guy. Nah, I don't want to choose that guy anymore. All right, we'll choose this guy. Ooh. It does look very high res. You can gain some insight on what makes Switch 2 tick. If you want to move around, press B to hold B to run. All right. Joy-Con L area. We can check a whole bunch of different things. Actually, you know what? There is one thing I want to check really quickly while I'm right here. Because I know it said a whole thing, but let me just see something really quickly. Oh, it just works. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, I don't need to update this system at all. Oh no, I've been fooled and bamboozled actually. All right, it's fine. When you started. Okay, yeah. Reset by the stamp pop-up. Don't worry, it's harmless. Hunting down the hidden stamps is sure to be a blast. Is it though? Is it going to be a blast? You can tilt R left and right to get a better view of the surrounding. Oh. All right, that is pretty cool. Oh, another sticker? Yeah, look at that. We're getting stickers. Why? Okay, interesting. All right, does this person do anything? Okay. You'll need to use your mouse skills to dodge gracefully and weave tactically around them. Okay. All right. Yo, let's use mouse mode. Okay. All right. I know I'm the GOAT, so I can do that. Ooh. It does feel pretty accurate, I will say. I can make very minute adjustments pretty easily and quickly. Okay. Look at that. Oh, okay. I moved a little too quick. Wait, hold on a second. I'm actually the GOAT, so I know I can go like a longer time. Okay. I just have to be very precise. I'm a Mario main in Smash, so like, you know, I have to be pretty precise with my movement and how I play the game. So, you know, really this is just me and my whatchamacallit. In my zone, huh? All right. All right. All right, that's pretty cool. Oh. Oh wait, oh, is there only like one more medal? Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. Wait, I saw two little ribbons. I gotta last at least 30 seconds. I think I can last 30 seconds. All right, hold up. Watch out. You know what? I'm handicapping myself. I'm using my right hand, even though that is my normal mouse hand, but I should be using my left. I won't lie. This little game is pretty fun. It is pretty cool using it like as a mouse. Okay, there we go. 30 seconds. Okay. Fantastic. I could have gone for longer, but I felt like I didn't need to. Oh, no. We don't need to do it again. All right, there we go. Such elegance. Just got your first mallet. You already got 5. Okay. All right. You know what they should have done? They should have made this like a Switch hub or whatever, like where multiple people could get on. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I need to also catch stars too. Okay, I'm down to catch some stars. Imagine if there were like other people in the hub. Like, wouldn't that be really cool? Okay, let's see. Ooh, they're big stars. Oh God. Okay, all right, so I need to get at least 20. Okay, all right, you know what? If I'm not bound by time and I'm only bound by getting the stars, then I can be a lot more reckless, I suppose. No! Okay. All right, great. All right, we got 40 exactly. No. I keep hitting again. Look at that. Look at that. Your boy's kind of the GOAT at this game. Oh, there are like 7 challenges for this? Okay, all right. What's part 3 talking about? What? Okay, all right. I guess I need 31 medals, even though I did that perfectly. All right, that's fine. Move the mouse from side to side and vibration cues. Okay. All right, just find out which rumble's the strongest. Okay. Okay, all right. I was pretty close. Oh. Charge. Missed by 45. Okay. God, dog, how close do I have to be? It's probably like right here. What? Okay. I'm so close. Oh yeah, it's gotta be right here. Oh my God, yes. Yes. Oh, ooh, even the secret medal. Okay. Wait, your boy was kind of nice. Wait, hold on a second. Can I be the GOAT? Boom. I was close the other way. All right, that's fine. All right, yo, I got some more metal. Yo, I felt that vibration. I knew it. Oh, part 2 is now open. Do I have 7? Bro, who is this guy that's talking to me? He's like, you only have 7. I have 10 already. Oh, okay. Along 2 axis? Yo, watch. Yo, I'm about to go crazy, bro. I'm about to go crazy. Drop the friend code. I got you. Oh, I was close. I was close. Oh, the friend code. Yo, let me hit you with the code, my boy. Wait, where is it? Is it over here? No, it's up here, right? There we go. Yeah. Go ahead and take a peek at that friend code, my boy. Go ahead and you know what? I can just drop it in here. I can just drop it. W34888 7004 56. There you go. Oh my god, you're so fast. Yo, my goat. Oh, you have a Paper Mario? Wait, do they have new icons? Bro, do they have Paper Mario ones? Edit icon? Wait, hold on. I do like the Pikmin one though, but if they have Paper Mario, I have to switch immediately. Not quite what I need. Where's Paper? No, where's Paper Mario? Oh no, I had to buy it with platinum points? I didn't know that. It's so sad. It's so sad. I didn't know. I didn't know. But you know what? I'll live with my I'll live with the Pikmin though. Cuz the Pikmin is cool. Oh, maybe I should swap the purple. Maybe I should go to the purple one, bro. Nah, we'll stick with the red Pikmin. The red Pikmin's iconic. All right, I can do this. I can do this even better. It's so hard, man. Oh, I wasn't even. That's probably my worst guess yet. All right, let's try it again. It's so close yet so far. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Oh, it was so close! Oh, so close! I need to get closer. I need to get closer. I will do it until I get this medal. I promise you. Oh, I can get closer. Is there like a secret one that I can get? Like the other one where it was like get it within 3? I'm gonna try like 2 more times, see if I can get like a super crazy one. Let's see. Man, what is that? What is that one? What does that one look and feel like? Okay. There we go. There, get it within 3, huh? The impossible challenge, I see. Okay, I went past it. I wish I could feel like what maximum vibration felt like first. If I could feel the maximum vibration, then that would feel, then I think I'd be able to get it a little bit easier. So I can have a basis. Okay. So it's like a half circle. If this is the end and it goes like around here like this, then it should be somewhere like here. Ah, I had the circle wrong. So the actual, was this game worth $10? I literally just started it. But is it worth $10? Probably not. All right. I'll do that one some other time. I'll get that medal some other time. So I'm not just stuck on this forever. That one is kind of crazy though, I will say. I need 30 medals, huh? Incredible. I mean, it is pretty fun so far though. I do like it. It seems like you only play it like one time though. I'm so tired with the release for Best Buy because I didn't have a pre-order. I got my pre-order day one. Wait, did you get the regular or the the Switch 2 bundle? I'm sorry, the Mario Kart bundle. Oh, okay. I get to shake them like they're beads, like maracas. Let's see, shake the beads 20 times, change appearance. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. It definitely does feel like a rubber ball in here, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Huh. Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay. I have the Mario Kart bundle. Oh, you were actually able to get the Mario Kart bundle? What? Oh man, I really wanted the Mario Kart bundle, but I just couldn't get it online. And I just assumed they wouldn't have any. They got more bundles than without, apparently. Dang, that's crazy. I should have got it. I should have just went and got it in person. Oh well, next time. I need the buttons? Okay. All right, that's fine. Oh, cool, metal. Oh. Nah, I waited 3 hours because it started at 11 p.m. That's tough. But it still took an hour plus for us to get inside the purchase. But it would have been worth it. It would have been worth it for me, probably. Oh. How Rumble works? Okay. Oh, wait, this is actually interesting. Rumble is created using magnets and electrical HTML. Okay, pretty cool. Take a look here. We've had to go even further, separate them. Oh, I'm learning. Switch to Rumble. It has a range of intensity from very weak vibrations, like a gentle touch. Vibrations at maximum strength. Yep. All right, Nintendo. Rumble 2 is in your hands. Bro, I feel like modern stuff are gonna go crazy with these images. I feel like they're just gonna rip them and then just like, I don't know, use them for whatever they need to use them for. Like those are really cool images. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention that well. Uh-oh. Oh no. Which one? It can be either strong or weak. I know that one. Joy-Con to your the plastic back, the plastic on the back. Oh no, I didn't pay attention. I wasn't ready for the quiz, bro. Oh, let's go. Yo, I knew I was the GOAT. Oh. Okay, so I just have to just get to everything that's on this left Joy-Con. Okay, well, what else is left? Okay, there's the capture button, right? It should be right. Yep. Let's see. Is there anything else on this Joy-Con? There's a quiz. Oh, I can't get down there? Okay. All right, it's fine. Is there anything else over here, maybe? Okay. All right, you cannot. Oh, I can actually go down. Never mind. There are stairs. Oh. The mouse feet make it easier. Okay. Nice. This is pretty cool. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Did I go all the way up here? Did I? I knew I forgot something. And then there should be another. Yep. There we go. So it goes for everything on the Joy-Con. It really takes you through the system, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Magnetic connector. Everything. SR button. There should be, yep, another thing down there. Okay. Okay. Just like what then without further ado, introducing magnetic insights. Can I just take the quiz? No, I can't just take the quiz. Okay. I have to. Okay. You'll be able to attach them even if the console wants more. You can attach each one with a single hand. They're easy to both detach and attach. Okay, cool. It kind of sucks that they make you just watch the video, but whatever. You know the Joy-Con to control attached to the console. Yeah, they use magnets. Yeah, unlike Nintendo Switch. Okay, kind of shade they're throwing out their first console, but all right. There's no locking mechanism for the control for being attached. Each controller can be attached to the opposite side of the console. Okay, cool. They can even be attached backwards. Oh, that's a feature. However, this orientation is not recommended. Oh, Joy-Con 2 controllers won't charge when attached this way. Weird option, but all right. Where are the magnets? On the main body of the console. That is cool. They're made of steel. All right, I am ready to take this quiz. I know everything. I are smart. The release buttons. Telekinesis? All right. Which of the following is... You know, I do like glue, but I'll just say love? On either side, backwards, all the above. Yeah. Yep, it can. Where are the magnets? In the console. Because there are none in the Joy-Cons. Perfect score! Amazing! Some very special insight? Like what? You can use the mouse. Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, is there anything else that I can get over here? I think we got all of these things. Let's see if anything else pops up. Aha! Wait, I'm still missing one thing. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, how did I miss this one? There we go. All right, we got all the stamps, finally. Now we can leave. All right, we'll take this quiz though. You know, I've already taken all the other quiz, might as well take this one. This is a very good way to have people learn about your console. It's very, very interesting. Can be used as a mouse. Okay. Mice are typically designed to be used on desks or tables. It can be used on surfaces such as legs. Let's see. The mouse sensor is located in each of the Joy-Con controller. Yep. Yo, what's good, dude? Why would you use the mouse? Honestly, the mouse doesn't feel bad at all. It feels pretty good. You think it's a waste of R&D? I don't know. I feel like all the Splatoon players go crazy for this. I think every Splatoon player loves this, that they added this. Any shooter loves this, right? Wait. They're actually just black and white cameras, but they're just a handful of pixels. There's fewer pixels than the Nintendo Switch IR motion camera. Wait. Really? Okay. It's even fewer than the old Game Boy camera. This camera's used to check the service they're on. Then translate into mouse. Fun fact, they can capture thousands of photos in a single second. This number may vary depending on the speed of the movement. That's pretty cool. Just being a hater. No one playing shooters competitively care about this. Bro's out here, he doesn't care about the generation of kids who are gonna learn to play with a mouse and keyboard. Like, Nintendo's getting people ready for the real world of gaming, all right? They're getting people ready for, like, what, CS2, all right? And every other shooter like Call of Duty, Apex Legends, they're getting them ready. This means you can grab objects, rotate certain things. Also, work together with the HP Rumble. And that's not all. Both have built-in mouse sensors, so people can play together. Or you can control 2 mice at once, one in each hand. Man, mouse controls have a lot going on, huh? Ah, yes, the ultimate dream of Nintendo is to be the foremost shooter platform. I mean, I'm just saying, it gets kids into it. Dude, 2 mice at once is wild. 2 mice is very, very cool because I can't even do that on my regular PC. In what games can you play? By using your voice, by touching the screen regularly. Okay. 2 mice at once. Combine voice and AI and just say Taz. I could just say Taz. Joy-Con 2 mouse controls don't just have to be used on disc, but can be used on your lap. Bro, I love Taz. Like, Taz Fox versus Taz Falco in that Brawl video was sick. Is the mouse sensor? I believe it's 2. Yep, that's the only one that makes sense to me. Let's see, what is your you can battle mice against each other. You can rotate what you grab with the mouse. I think it's that one. Oh, let's go! I got a perfect score! All right, I've done everything here. Now we can check out what's going on in the next area. As much as this isn't worth $10, it is still very cool, like a very cool concept. Cause you're perfect. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, dude, I've been meaning to ask. How's Boston been for you? Everything cool and chill down there? You enjoying your time? Hopefully as much as I did. Do you walk around and ride the subway a whole lot? Yeah. Oh, yeah, if Boston were cheaper, it'd be even better. When I was living down there, it was $1,900 for a 1-bedroom apartment in Quincy. It was a cool enough apartment, but $1,900 for a 1-bedroom is crazy. I don't rather tea at all. I have a parking garage right next to work for free. Bro, but when you get around the city, you gotta use the subway. You gotta use the T, my boy. Like, you know, when you're just like walking around, you know, going to the places, like you know, you get on the subway and it's cool. Wait, this is actually very, very fun. I really do like this. But I do highly recommend riding the subway. It's just cool. Okay. All right. Well, then I guess I'll play more Switch stuff or whatever another time offline or whatever. Yeah, this is just a cool little showcase of the Switch 2 so far. Hades is still downloading. Crazy. Every other game is just not ready, but I'll play them all another time. Okay, all right, Switch 2. Cool little console. I like it so far. I think this welcome tour is cool, but you know, maybe not worth $10. All right, cool. Alrighty then, chat. I think that's it from me today. Yeah, Switch 2 unboxing, cool, fun stuff. On next Tuesday, we're going right back to the Sonic arc, and that means we play Sonic 2 because we've already beaten Sonic 1 and Sonic CD. So that'll be fun. That'll be cool. I'm ready to go with that. All right, and with that, I will say good night, everybody. Sleep tight. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. CST. So you guys have a great, fantastic night. I'll see you later. Good night. Later.